you know, I can see my house from the window. I mean, you know, we're on the 20th floor, I'm looking out over South Tampa, and but for the trees that cover my house, I know exactly where it is. It's across the street from the hospital, and I can see that. In our neighborhood, there are other people who work in this building. There are other people who work downtown. We're right here in downtown Tampa on the river. And if we had an autonomous vehicle, who needs to own it? I mean, an autonomous vehicle could come through my neighborhood at 0800, pick up 4 people, drop us off here. Right now, when I drive here, I park in the parking garage underneath the building. Well, an autonomous vehicle could just pull up onto the deck, drop us off, and go be autonomous Uber for the rest of the day, and then pick us up at 5:30 and take us all home. And we don't have to talk to each other in the car. We can play with our phones and, you know, do text. So the utilization potential of autonomous vehicles is huge. It's a game changer. So I think we're open to transportation as opposed to ownership. I would rather just pay for the slice I need rather than the 99% of the time I'm not in my car. Yeah, I think autonomous vehicles have a future if we can work out all the kinks.
If you work with multiple people that all reside within 5 miles of one another, would a monthly subscription autonomous self-driving plan like Uber but with autonomous self-driving cars work for people in your position?
I think it would, and the magic of that is autonomous, because you're not paying a driver. And I believe that, you know, subject to the caveats I just threw out that sound a little scary, I believe that the car is potentially a safer vehicle than a driven car, than a human-driven car. Presumably the autonomous vehicle is not going to be distracted, it's not going to get the sun in its eyes, and it's not looking it's not going to drive drunk, and it's not going to be focusing on its smartphone. So if you take the cost of the driver and the risk of the driver out, which is going to drive down, I believe, the insurance rates, it makes the whole thing much more affordable. And affordable, regular transportation that can have a much higher utilization rate and thus be much more efficient for everybody, actually taking cars off the road, lessening traffic, reducing the, you know, right here in Tampa we're hearing it's time for tax for tracks again. Every couple of years we have the referendum, we need high-speed rail, and I say, why? Why? Because you still have the final mile problem, and tracks are incredibly expensive, utterly inflexible, and it's a 19th century solution for a 21st century problem. So yes, if we had an autonomous carpool system that was affordable and regular, guys like me who come to the office and then go home, oh man, it's custom made for people in my position, I'd do it.